Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking all about ARK's big day tomorrow, especially if you're someone that's looking to buy ARK Survival Ascended or just deciding right now if you're going to move when the game does come out. So we are going to be getting some big information, and it's going to be a huge update to the roadmap. The game's meant to be coming out at the end of August. Do I think there's going to be a delay? Probably. Am I hoping there's not going to be? Yes, but we shall talk through all of that in today's video and a few things that we are expecting to change from the news we have seen. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. There's a random version of me here from one of my last videos that I did just chilling up here, probably hiding away from that Indorex that keeps going invisible and hunting pretty much everything possible just around here. But yeah, thank you for all the support on the likes on the videos, guys. It really does support me, and everyone that's subscribing recently, seeing the channel growing, it all means a lot. So we're gonna leave other Dom while we go and fly around the map looking for other Indorexes as well, but also talking about tomorrow. So if you guys didn't know, in the most recent community crunch, Wildcard did actually tell us there is going to be an update to the roadmap that we got. I think it was back at the end of April, start of May time, where we found out that there was going to be no ARK 2 until the end of 2024. We found out that ARK Survival Ascended was going to be coming out and that we had to pay for it. Then obviously there was a big update the week after to the roadmap because of how angry everyone was about the changes, the way we had to pay for everything. And a lot more people in the community were happier with those changes. Obviously, there's still a bunch of people that are still very unhappy that we have to pay for it, considering it was a free update, intended to be a free update at the start, and now it is a whole new game. I'm one of the people that are happy with the way things are at the moment. You know, I was so upset. Look at that, RIP. But I was so annoyed when we had to like pay for DLC separately, but then I was a lot happier. Look what's going on over there. And then I was a lot happier when I found out that they were just basically going to make us do a one-time payment, and then all the content after that, apart from one paid expansion, was going to be completely free. So yeah, they have announced that a new change is coming to this roadmap. Do I expect it to be anything else we have to pay for? Not at all. I'm not worried about that being the case. I'm not worried one single bit about that, because if that was the case, I think that would be total destruction for Wildcard and Snail Games. And I know what Snail Games are like, but I don't even think they would be that silly to actually try and do that, because the community would go crazy, and even the biggest of news outlets would be ripping into ARK Survival Evolved if that was going to be the case. So I have no worries. There's going to be no extra charges. Now, what I am slightly worried about is if there's going to be a game delay. So I was someone anyway that was pretty much like sure to myself that ARK Survival Ascended was going to be released sort of like more into September. I thought it was another Indorex. I'd actually be even happier in a way if that was the case, just make sure the game was fully finished. I don't want them to release a broken game. That would be the worst thing ever. I would hate it. But that being said, I'm just hoping there is not going to be a giant delay, and so we're waiting even longer until like December or something. That is right now my current worry with what Wildcard's plans are. If they were to do that, I really think that it would be killing their own game, because you got to keep your fan base happy, and at the moment in time, no one is really enjoying official that much anymore, because everyone's thinking, what's the point? Official's closing down at the end of August. We already know that was planned to be the 31st, which you never know. That could be something they may change in this roadmap as well. But yeah, we'll just see within time about what's going to happen with that. Now, one of the things that all the community's been talking about, and it's something I'm pretty sure is going to happen, is the change in how the DLC release is going to happen. So I made a video a couple of days ago, or nearly a week ago now, actually, talking about what the current DLC release schedule was for Survival Ascended. You know, they were going to be releasing Scorched Earth on day 1, then Aberration, then slowly start to release all the other paid expansions over time, obviously in Unreal Engine form, and then the community created maps such as Ragnarok, all in 2024. Now, the reason why I think this is pretty much 99.5% one of the changes they're going to be talking about in the updated roadmap on tomorrow is that the creature voting. So with the creature voting, we did one for Scorched Earth, we then had to do one for Ragnarok, and then we've done one for Aberration. And in the release schedule, Ragnarok was not meant to be anywhere near to release. That was meant to be across 2024. So I think they're going to have pretty much guaranteed a completely new release schedule of how these DLCs are going to be released. And bear in mind, Wildcard are meant to be giving us a new paid part of the story expansion, an extension from what we've had already at the end of 2023. It's Q4 2023. So I've been making multiple videos talking about how this doesn't seem to add up to me, how Wildcard are planning on doing all of this all in time. So I'm expecting some big DLC delays. I'm expecting a game delay. I don't think it'll be that much longer, but I've like said a lot in the past about how Wildcard have shocked me with like delays over time, but nothing had shocked me more ever since I was 16 years old, starting to create videos, on this game. Nothing has shocked me more than the last roadmap they did. So I'm kind of in a place now where I don't know where this game can turn. Any minute now, this game could be set in stone for what we're going to be getting as we're standing on the stone, and it could do one massive 180 or 360, and plans could change like never before. So I'm not expecting that to be the case. I know Wildcard need to get this out. Wildcard need to make money. If you think they haven't actually had a paid, like a new, something that the consumers can, or the customers, whatever you want to call it, can pay for, since Genesis Part 2. And that's been obviously a kind of a nice thing for the community. We've just been able to enjoy the game. I'm sure they're still relying on their sales and what they make from the Games Pass on Xbox and all of that type of stuff, and all their different sales they do on PC, relying on lots of that. Is that a little Sarko fight going on with Megalodons there? But they haven't actually had a whole new product come out for us to pay for, and they're going to have to do that very soon because they're going to need to make that income for the company. So if I were to look back at everything we've talked about, and look where we've come back to already. Look, everything else is spawned in now. What happened to that Indorex? It's still over there. It's definitely going to come over and just eat everything again. So my predicted plan for tomorrow is, I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a delay. This is best case, by the way. Something could be a lot worse. Best case scenario is, from what I'm expecting, is Survival Ascended is going to be delayed until September some point. I don't know, maybe something might change with the official servers with Survival Evolved, but I think they are probably looking to get them taken down quite sharpish, just because that's costing them a lot of money to run. So they're probably going to be looking to take them down. I'm sure that's probably going to stay at the 31st of August. I don't think that will change. There'll be a DLC schedule change, and some of the community creative maps will be released over time, and instead of all in 2024, and they may give us some form of update on how the what's happening with the paid DLC expansion, the whole new one to add to the story, which was meant to be Q4 2023. I'm kind of worried. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm nervous for tomorrow. I'm ready for tomorrow, but I'm also nervous because after what happened last time with the changes, I'm scared. I'm scared what the update is gonna be to the roadmap. I'm ready to make new content on a new game. I'm ready to see Unreal Engine 5. I'm ready to start on new official servers. I'm ready for this whole new change. So Wildcard, please, all we're asking as a community is tomorrow, Do not let us down. We want to be happy as a community for once, without complaining, without all of the stuff going on. All that's been going on is drama, and we actually want to be able to relax for once and enjoy some new content. And that indirect is actually sort of aggroed on us already. I'm surprised. It's not. There's no chance it's getting up here. I don't know what. I don't know why you're thinking you're getting up here, indirects. You know what? Just go for a run. Ready? It's coming. Oh, that thing's going to be so fast, but I've got, like, unlimited pace. Look how fast it is. Oh, it's still coming for me. I mean, I'm in creative mode, but... What? Look how fast this thing is. That is mad. That thing is so fast. But anyway, yeah. So that is going to be the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, as always, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll catch you in my next video very soon. See you guys then.